What's up guys, SteelFrodo here, and this is the Q&A video I said I was going to do. I put a video up on Instagram and Twitter asking you guys for some questions, so I'm going to be answering those today. Alright, the first question comes from Rick Grimes is my hero. It says, which character would you want to be developed in in the last arc of Fairy Tail, and why? Ooh, that's a good question. I would really like to see a bit more character development on Gajiel's part. Granted, he's already had his whole, better person arc. Either that or, something with... Gosh, we've had so many character arcs, covering all these different characters we've met. I was gonna say Mavis, but then I remembered that Fairy Tail Zero was a thing. I don't know, maybe we could see a bit more of Zeref. I'd like to see what his whole deal was. That would be... Yeah, I'll say Zeref. I want to see a bit more character development on his part. See where he kind of goes from there. Maybe he becomes a good guy. I don't know. Lots of Fairy Tail themed questions. Andreas Yanez, sorry if I completely butchered your name. Who do you think will take down Acnologia? My money... Oh, your money's on Ichia. Man. Who do I think will take down Acnologia? A part of me would like to see, the total joke, I'd love to see Simon come back and beat Acnologia, because then it's a character voiced by J. Michael Tatum facing off against a character voiced by J. Michael Tatum. In reality, I mean, it's gotta be Natsu, right? I think Natsu would be the one to take him out easy, just because it's Natsu and it's Fairy Tail. That, or a combination of, the original team of Fairy Tail. So I'm guessing probably Natsu, though. That's my guess. Another Fairy Tail themed one from VoltoJ_415. Again, sorry, butchering names. Who is the worst character in Fairy Tail? See the previous comment. Man. Ichia. Oh, actually, this is kind of funny. I was just talking about him. Art Tech asked, you expressed your love for J. Michael Tatum as an actor before. What character or what performance drew you to this talented actor? Also, which of his performances do you love? Which shocks you? Which is a role you will never forget? Oh gosh. Well, I liked him as Starface in Blood Blockade Battlefront. That was a really good performance because it just sounded like him, but the attitude was there. I really liked that. Scar was definitely a good one. I think the first time I heard him voicing Acnologia, the shock as in oh my gosh, he's playing this character. When I first heard him as Acnologia in dragon form, that really surprised me. I wasn't expecting that because I knew he had already done another character in Fairy Tail. I didn't know that he was going to get another character voice in Fairy Tail. I mean, of course you got to say Sebastian from Black Butler. I mean, you can't talk about J. Michael Tatum without him. But I think the role that really kind of drew me into J. Michael Tatum's acting, him as an actor, was Okabe. Just because I loved his role as Okabe in the original Steins Gate series, in Steins Gate Zero. And with Steins Gate Abridged, I voice Okabe in Steins Gate Abridged, and a lot of my performances for the abridged version of that character are inspired by the way that J. Michael Tatum, acts as the character.
Yes! Our solemn duty, Daru! We just need an IBN 5100! We can do this! Daru! We can care again! Daru!
So, I think Okabe is probably the one that drew me most to his acting, so yeah. Alright, so I will be answering one question in relation to what show will I be watching, and that's only because it kind of goes along with something that I will be doing in the future with my channel, but it's not a reaction. So, will you be reacting to SAO Ordinal Scale? No, not reacting. This is Collusion AI asked this. Will you be reacting to Ordinal Scale? No, I will not. And with that, Alicization 2? I think that's the name of the new arc. I don't know how to pronounce it properly. No, I will not be reacting to those. I will be watching them and reviewing them. Same way that I want to do a review for Fairy Tail Dragon Cry. Now, I reacted to that one because Fairy Tail's kind of still on the table as a reaction series because it's the last reaction series, but it is the last reaction series. So, SAO, all these others... the next season of One Punch Man, all those things coming out, I will be reviewing those. I will not be reacting to them. Ordinal Scale and the new season of SAO included. And moving over to Instagram, Blue, hi Blue, he asks, what's the next song do you and Harley want to cover? So what song? Oh, because we did the cover together beforehand.
I'm falling down into my shadow.
What song do you and Harley want to cover? I haven't really thought of a song to cover with you yet. I don't know. I'm actually working on my own projects right now. I just finished up recording. I'm going to see if I can get Harley to sing for Megan Diaz's song Monster. Anybody remember that song? And I'm also working on a cover of Dance Macabre by Ghost, that was actually really fun to do, though it turned the ends of my fingers into blisters for the guitar bits. I got the bass line down, I got the opening for the guitars down, and now it's just a matter of getting everything else taken care of. So, I don't know, I'll have to think of songs that we want to do, and I'll hit you up. But yeah, right now I'm working on Dance Macabre and Megan Diaz's song Monster. It Me Brian asks, are you thinking of moving out to live in a different place? Yes, I actually have been. Hopefully sometime within the next year or so, I'm planning to move out and kind of get my own area so I can record in a more quiet and controlled environment. But yeah, I have been considering that. Thank you for asking. It's a question my dad's been asking for a couple years now. Jeremy, too many numbers at the end, asks, habaneros or jalapenos? I like jalapenos, but the true and only right answer to that question is ghost peppers. All right, binary with an R and a W in there asks, most embarrassing situation ever. Most embarrassing situation ever? Ooh, I don't really know. I remember bad-mouthing a teacher at school one time and turning around and they were standing right behind me. I remember opening up an Easter basket that wasn't mine and it was actually my cousin's, and we were playing with the toys and it was for my cousins. Bad-mouthing a customer and they were right behind me. Those were pretty bad. So, yeah, oh god, yeah, let's just move on. I don't want to relive some of those. Alright, next up is Sagacious Wildflower. Sorry, again, butchering names. Would you share with us a story of one of your fondest, funniest, or off-the-wall crazy holiday memories? Ooh. Most of them are probably going to revolve around Black Friday. I remember I worked at, so here, grab some popcorn, this is fun. So one of the first Black Fridays I ever worked, I worked at Spencer's Gifts, and we made the joke I was the minority there because I had no tattoos, no piercings, nothing like that. And so it was my first time working there for Black Friday, and they had me opening the doors with somebody else. And the idea was that we would throw the doors open, and it wasn't a big area. You had the two side doors, so one person on one side, one person on the other. We'd throw the door open, and then we'd both move off to the side. And we went to throw the doors open, and the crowd immediately went right down the center. So suddenly I can't get to the side I need to get to be where I need to be. And so I get the crazy, ingenious idea to try to cut through the line to make it to the other side so I can be where I need to be. And because of how many people were coming through the door, because at the mall there's nothing better to do than like Spencer's Gifts, a couple phone stores, the food court, and like Macy's and Sears, which are both gone now. So that was basically it, was just us. And so I'm trying to make my way through this line, and I get pushed so far back. I fall a couple times. I get pushed far enough back. I had to like push some dude out of the way and basically get in a fight with somebody. And I finally get out of the line, and I'm now about probably 20 feet from the door that I was supposed to be at because I had been just pushed so far back while making my way through this line. And yeah, so that's why like when I complain about where I work now and having to work Black Friday, it's like, where I work now, they handle Black Friday way better. It's so much nicer. But the standard for bad Black Fridays for me has been set so high that anything that isn't that is considered reasonable. So, I mean, as long as I'm not pushed around like a rag doll until I'm like 20 or 30 feet away from where I'm supposed to be, that's not a bad Black Friday. But yeah, holiday-wise, that's pretty much the weirdest or wildest it's ever been. Because it's just Black Friday. I mean, it's just crazy anyway. Alright, and the last question comes from BLovesome518. Curly hair care secrets. No, I don't have any. Oh, God, I shouldn't have done that. Alrighty, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it, and if you guys want to leave some more questions down below, I'm going to be trying to do one of these each month, like once a month. I've been saying that I want to do, you know, Q&As, but I've never had the opportunity or time to make them. So, you know, once a week, not going to happen. Once a month, might happen. So leave some questions down below letting me know what you guys want to know about me, and don't just bombard it with will you watch this, will you watch that, because clearly I'm not going to answer those questions. But leave a comment down below letting me know if you guys want to know anything, and I'll let you know apart from whether or not you'll be, you know, watching a show. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks again for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Make sure to be there, and have a good one.